everybody, it's Courtney. I am Michelle DeGia's Executive Assistant of Business and Operations, and I'm the one that always sets up Michelle's product displays and gets them ready for her before she goes to her events. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a couple pointers on how to set up a display and maximize your results with that display. Okay, so what we've done here is we actually have an 8-foot table here, but we measured off the 6 feet because usually at events and stuff, the most common length for your table is gonna be 6 feet. So we've taped it off with a ribbon, and if you just wanna zoom in up on the display right quick, you can see that everything is kind of thrown on the table, there's no real order to anything, and nothing looks like it's where it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do with this display is make it as eye-catching as possible. We want to bring attention to the things that you want to see, and we want to make sure that everything is very visible on the table. So the first thing you want to think about when you're setting up for your product display is the products that you're actually going to use in your display. You want to think about products that stand up easily on their own, or that can easily be filled with packaged air to make them stand up. You also want to think about getting products from each of the 3 categories in the catalog. So for you, for your home, and for the family. So you're going to want to make sure that you have an item on your table that's a recruiting seed, a booking seed, and a selling seed. So maybe a product from the kit, a product they can earn for free or half price, so that's an exclusive for their party, and the special for the month. So I've already laid out a couple products out here that I thought I might want to use for my display. But some of them just aren't quite going to work out the way that I would hope. So this one here, it's gonna take a lot to fill with the packaged air, and that's a lot of packaged air to carry with me to my event. So I'm just gonna lay this one aside and not use this one for this event. Also, we have the bleacher blanket out here, but if I wanna show people the full use of this bleacher blanket, I'm gonna be folding it and unfolding it for everybody that comes to my table. And I don't really wanna be fixing my display all evening, so we're not gonna use this one either. We also have the new hang it up pocket. Yep, that's what it's called. And since I don't have anywhere to hang it so that people could really see what it's being used for, I'm not going to put this one on my display either. So another thing we have laid out on our display right now is our JK jewelry. But sometimes when you're in an event, maybe you're outside, the wind will knock over the board or the jewelry will fall from where it's sitting. So what we're going to do is we're going to be an even prettier display for our jewelry, and we're just going to wear it. So now that we've figured out all of the products that we're planning on using on our display, we're going to go ahead and stuff the ones that need to be stuffed and stand up the other ones so they're nice, straight, and tall. And then we're going to move them into our solution sets, and we want to group them with similar colors so that they're more eye-appealing on the table. So we haven't done all that much to our display, but it already looks 10 times better than it did before. You could actually use this display at a vendor event and get a lot of success out of it. However, if we're going to do something, we like to do it to 110%, so I've got 4 more tips to show you how you can enhance your display just a little bit more. The first thing we're going to do right now is we're going to add some table risers. Now these table risers come in a set of 3 on 31's Business Supplies, and they're super handy. We actually have 2 sets here because I'm spoiled. So we're just gonna throw the products up on the risers, and it's gonna help the eye move across the table in a different pattern, and that's gonna make it a lot more engaging for when potential customers walk by. So to wrap it up, we want to make sure that we have something on our table that catches the attention of people walking by. And something that usually does that at a vendor event is going to be something for free or a raffle or enter to win. So what we're going to do is we're going to put something up for our table to enter in with their contact information that they can earn for free at the end of the event. And think about something small yet eye-catching. And so what we're going to use is we're going to use a thermal tote. And so we're just going to set it up like we did the rest of our displays. Make sure it stands tall. And to make it obviously a little different, we just have 1 sheet of pink tissue paper right here. And we're just gonna slip it right in the front. All right, now last but definitely not least, we're gonna put our booking, recruiting, and selling seeds on the table. So what we have, we've made some little tags, and each of these tags say things like join my team and get me in your kit, or this is 50% off. We have our enter to win tag and host a party to earn me for free. So since you can get $100 in credit, we're gonna put this one in the soft utility tote because they can earn that free. We've got our enter to win. And then this one happens to be on special this month. So that one's going there. And then we've got one going over here with all about the Benjamin's wallet that's in the kit. So with these simple steps, our product display is drastically different than it was before. And now it's so much more eye-catching and engaging for a customer walking by. Now with our final tip, we're going to show you a little way to replace the table risers, and it's something that every single one of you could do right now with the stuff that you have at home. And what we're going to do is we're actually just going to take some of the boxes we've gotten from Amazon and 31, and we're going to replace the table risers for those, and then we're going to take a nice piece of fabric and cover over the table risers, and it's going to give it a nice clean look without investing the money into the table risers yet. So this kit and this display are going to draw those potential customers in. However, it's your job to make that connection with them and to engage with them and follow up with them after the event to turn those potentials into new team members, into new hostesses, and into new sales, because all the magic happens standing right in front of this table.